He's the first person that, did a workshop, and he's actually doing it by himself too. Maybe not exactly the same, but at least breathing, right?
Yeah.
And I was wondering if it's just my subjective sensation that it's way easier when you allow someone to guide you. It's way easier to let go, and you're actually getting more into flow. It makes it easier. There's no resistance, because when you're doing it, you're still trying to not forget this, not forget that, control this, how you breathe, what exactly you missed, what kind of intention you have. And when you're getting guided, it's kind of less resistance, so it works better in a way. And turns out it's not only me feeling that way, right?
Yeah, the support is really nice. It's really intense.
It is. So it was the biggest difference was it was very intense compared to what you do.
Certainly. Like practicing at home, it can be intense, but I'm not rushed with like emotion. I don't always cry during like solo breathwork practice. So having like the support and having someone kind of like push you through really helps.
Yeah, it was, for me, it was a big reward to see a person who actually practiced it every day, and he became emotional. When you cried, it felt like, okay, he got through, it's good. Because when you're doing it, you're cleaning more, and you cry less and less. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Because there's more cleansing, right? And whatever was happening to me at the beginning, now it's not happening, because your body gets used to higher frequencies, and you're not responding the same way. But when something you do gets you through this emotional breakthrough, then wow, so it worked. It worked even more powerfully, right?
Yeah, I cried, and then like I cried. I wanted to cry, and then it's not that I held it, but like it just was like a burst, and it stopped, and then it all kind of came out, and it slowly kind of just stopped, and it's not like I had a desire to like go back to that. It was like it
was out.
And it really started kind of like when you kind of like as you were kind of like rubbing.
Right, there are areas.
There was like a point, like maybe
it's a pressure point.
It just like
it's a power point,
like
in
released.
The body. So you felt it too. I heard it very often. Touching those areas, it becomes like a boost. To move it, whatever was stuck, just let it.
Yeah, it allowed it. Like it really. I don't want to say it gave it permission, but it felt like that.
Right.
And
it's
helps. The support. Like going back to. Like you can't, it's hard to do that alone. It's hard to have that experience. Even like I can do that all day doing breath work, but it doesn't feel, that external support really helps.
Well, because to not forget to do this, that you're actually getting your brain involved. And that's what we don't want to do. We don't want a brain to be there anymore, at least during the practice. And when you try to not forget, this is my thing. I have a list of what I want to do. Of course, I'm not doing everything, otherwise it will take 3 hours. So every day I'm choosing what is more important. So thinking, okay, I did this, the next. So the brain is still involved. When someone does it for you, you're just, trusting and letting go.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you too. It was a beautiful place.
Thank you.